I had a customer maybe 20 years ago. I was working for a landscape company, a salesperson. I had this customer, she wanted to redo the planting in the front of her house and a little bit in the back. And she said, hey, everything can go, I don't care. Come up with a nice design. But the only one thing that I care about, and I care a lot about it, is the tree in the back. There's a dogwood tree back there. And my son, she brought it home from school when he was in elementary school. And it was in a cup, and we planted it back there. And, he watered it, and it grew, and it continues to grow. And he's graduated from college now, and he lives in England. And that tree reminds me of him, and I look at it every day and think about him, and it's just really special. And so I did a landscape plan for them, redid the front, did a little bit of the back and near that tree. And she had an existing lighting system in there that was in pretty good shape. So I put in there to replace one fixture that was broken. But then I also added in there to add a fixture that would uplight that tree, because if you're in the house looking down this hallway to the kitchen, there's a big window and you can see the tree right outside that window. And so when I presented that to her, I went over it all and I said, hey, one special thing, if we're in the house, I said, hey, look, if you look through that window, you see that special tree that you and your son planted. And she's like, yeah, we can't do anything with that. I said, no, we're not. But what I did was I added a light fixture that would uplight that tree. So you said you get up early in the morning. So when you come down in the morning and head to the kitchen, you'll see through that window, and you'll see that tree uplit every morning, and you'll think of your son in England. And she just started crying. She said, "Oh my gosh, that's amazing! Like that you would think of that." And so I tell that story all the time in doing sales training, and it sticks. Like, I know people that I've worked with, 15 years ago. They can't remember anything, all the training that I've provided or everything that I've taught them, but they all remember that story. The first thing they'll say, and it hit with me, and it really resonated, and made them think about how they can serve the customer to really be thoughtful or evoke emotion. And so I tell that is, it's about telling stories and how they stick a lot more than just giving facts. Even if you're the emotional person who's painting the picture, which is all great, if you can somehow tell a story that someone can resonate with, people remember that. And so anyways, I wanted to share that particular story and why it stuck. And again, no joke, everyone brings that up. Even salespeople I still work with, they bring it up all the time, in reference, like, hey, I had a moment, I had a moment like you did with the woman with the kid in England, so that's it. That's why I wanted to include some storytelling, I guess, thoughts here in this chapter, because I know it sticks and I know it resonates with people. All right, I'll see you in the next one.